Hey everybody, guess what? We're live, so that's exciting. And PGraph's going to do a show. You know, we do a show every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m., so we didn't want this to be any different. No, it's not true. Normally our show's on Thursday, but here we are. In case you don't know us for some reason, we are Parallelogramophonograph. We're from Austin, Texas, and at the Hideout Theater. And they were experimenting with a virtual chat-based improv show. And also, you can buy tickets to the show if you don't want to, freeload. And you can do that by going to hideouttheater.com and finding the show and buying tickets. So that's exciting. We're all connected and just waiting for some people to show up. And I see some people already. I see some hearts from Nerd With Us. I won't know who anyone is because they have handles, but I'll heart you right back. Obviously this is an experiment, and I think dozens of theater companies around the world are currently similarly experimenting. Hopefully good things will come of it. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I want to tell you a little bit about us while we wait, which is PGraph's been around since 2005. We've had a weekly show for like 13 years. We've been performing for 14 years, and we love each other and we love improv. Most of our stuff we do is around the Hideout Theater, where we're all active participants. Kareem and I are two of the owners. Casey's done a lot of the visual design over the years. Valerie's been a teacher and a director and a performer. And right now, of course, due to everyone's attempt to flatten the curve of coronavirus, the theater is completely shuttered. So no shows, no classes, any of that stuff. We're totally dark this weekend, and who knows about next weekend and the weekends after that. So, so now's our chance to play around, each from our own home, as we do some improv. And so there's 33 people watching, which is awesome. And I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and unveil all the other members of PGraph. We'll chat a little bit, and then we'll get started. Hey, Valerie. It's Valerie Ward. It's Casey Beeler. And it's Kareem Badra.
Hello.
Hey.
Cheers.
Howdy.
Hi.
How are y'all doing?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for a virtual improv show, which we have never tried before. And
we did do a text message show.
We have done a few
we
of
did.
those.
We did.
If you're in the chat right now, it would be cool if you said where you were chatting from, and also give us any feedback on the quality. In fact, let's do a mic check. So Casey, why don't you say your name and just talk a little bit to test out your sound.
Oh, great. Yeah, my name's Casey, and I'm sitting here. I didn't turn my AC on, and it's going to get hot, but I want the sound quality to be good.
Awesome. So chime in on how Casey's sound quality was, and let's go next to Valerie.
Hey, it's Valerie. My AC is on. If that's a problem, let me know. I'll turn it off. But here I am. The painting behind me, you can't really tell, but it's like a heron in reeds.
If only you could do the makeup thing where you like hold something up. You know what I'm talking about.
Kareem, give us a mic test, please.
Hello, this is Kareem. My air conditioning is on. I am wearing deodorant in case it fails and I start to stink. And there's a fan above me right there. And hopefully 33 fans on the internet.
I am Roy, and the painting behind me is of a bear and a little girl, and I like it. And Kareem just went off. He's back. You blipped out for a second, Kareem, and we should be talking. So great. There's 51 people online. Casey, how do we get started?
This is great. Okay, so once we start the show, we're going to stay in character. We're not going to be playing ourselves. So we're going to get a suggestion. We are all higher level corporate.
We're the C-suite for a large corporation.
C-suite. For a large corporation, so we want some suggestions in the comments of divisions that our corporation might run. And this is going to take place in September of 2019, which will establish. But if you're wondering, we're setting it back in time. So throughout the show, we'll ask for suggestions and you can put those in the comments. If you're just watching and you don't have an account, that's fine. But it's really easy and cheap. This doesn't cost anything to get one if you want to join in. If not, whatever. It's hard for us to both engage in the show and check multiple places, but I can see the comments. I think Roy can too. So we might time out to take more suggestions, or we might just like say things and then acknowledge what you're putting over here. Oh, I see some things already.
Oh, I heard research and development, which I really love.
Well, I like beverages and comfort.
Can we just claim departments?
Beverages and comfort.
CFO, someone wants a CFO in here. So I think there might be a way in show. I mean, once we start it, we're going to be figuring it out on the fly because we were just like, let's put this together. So we're doing it. Because improv. So maybe we'll all, we'll get a suggestion. We'll all cover our things. And then when we uncover them, we'll start as if we're starting our video conference.
Ooh, like the lights going down. Okay.
Like the lights going down on stage.
I love it.
All right.
Last chance to tell us about sound issues, anyone?
No, we got company culture, assistant to the general manager.
Someone's been watching The Office.
Beverages
what do we like to take as our initial suggestion? We usually do this on stage, kind of talk through it. So
I would like to know which divisions or products of this vast conglomerate that all the shareholders
more specific. You want more specific suggestions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we're here to serve them.
I love beverages and comfort.
Yeah, me too.
It's like the most.
Yeah.
Let's take beverages and comfort as our suggestion.
That's like our overall brand.
Yeah. Love it.
Okay, and then we can get more specific things. Oh, Corona beer marketing team.
But it's 2019 in September, so
they're totally fine.
They're full of optimism for a bright future.
Ironic, dramatic irony.
That's right.
All right, PGraph inspired.
Good.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when the video screens come back, PGraph presents PGraph, the first installment.
Wait, I have an idea, everyone. I'll say, PGraph, are you ready? And then you all put your thumbs up. And when they're all up, then we'll cover our screens and then start the show.
Okay.
PGraph, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, is everybody here?
I'm here.
Jake,
Yeah.
Good to see you, Jake. Candace.
Thank you.
Harry.
Can you hear me?
Man.
It's Harry.
Harry, how you doing? How you doing over there,
Can you
Harry?
hear me all right?
Yeah, I can
It's
hear you.
Harry.
I can hear you, Harry.
I can hear you, Harry.
Okay,
I can
good.
hear you. Yeah, it's very good.
All right,
Very
let's
good.
get started. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I want to
had
thank
such a
everyone.
good night last night.
Okay.
It's such a great night.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll have some time for socializing afterwards, but I want to keep things on track.
All right, thank you, Bev.
Everyone for taking time out of their days. I know that it was really hard to get everyone on the same page with vacation schedules and travel plans, but I'm really glad we could make this time.
Yeah, if
Company
people
comes
could have
first,
filled
right?
out the doodle when I sent it out, we could have scheduled it sooner.
I don't like doodles. I don't like sketches. I don't like rough ideas. I like professionalism, Harry.
I like your tie, Jake.
Thank you, Harry.
All right, great. So I just want to review some things from last quarter to start with. So Candace, can you just give us an update on the marketing efforts around beverages and comfort?
Oh my God, we are doing so many in-person meetings and focus groups. We've been getting a lot of focus groups. We're getting a lot of millennials in the room. A lot of people I'm meeting late at night when I'm going out doing my research on the town are coming in and having a great time doing some great beverage focus grouping. It's really fantastic. And I'm thinking that actually later this quarter, I'm gonna need to take a trip maybe to Cabo or the Caribbean or Tulum. I hear is pretty cool, just to like do some more focus group work. But so far, people love.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Spritzer.
Candace, I'm gonna stop you. Candace, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
It sounds like your market research is mostly just you going out and drinking.
I mean, that's like, you know, there's different words for different things. You know, like that's like calling me bossy instead of, you know, confident.
Okay. I didn't call you anything.
Fantastic.
I just said this.
And you look amazing.
Thank
How are your kids?
Oh, you know, they're great. Jeremy is, you know, his piano lessons are going much better now. He's really learned to control his temper.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, the last video you sent was amazing. Amazing.
Had the same piano teacher.
Angry piano playing is a real problem.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
a lot of those instruments are really old, and you can do a lot of damage to them if you're not careful.
You're so sensitive, Harry. I love it. I love it. I love you, man.
You
Can I
gotta
say
get that
that?
kid
I'm gonna
on
say that.
TikTok. Get him on TikTok. Get him
Okay.
doing some stuff. Some shit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and Angelina is now the head scrummer on her back team. So
Scrummer.
yeah,
Scrummer.
kickback. It's kind of a hybrid sport at her private school. Hockey, a little bit of rugby, a little bit of ultimate frisbee.
Cool.
A little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my school didn't have any of that stuff. We just had one PE teacher in a really hot yard with no grass, just asphalt.
A really hot
They just
yard?
threw us out there for an hour. They were trying to.
Was
I
it
don't know what their
kickball?
character
Did you play
build.
kickball?
They didn't have any balls, but we sure did kick each other a lot.
It just sounds like prison, Candace.
Yeah, you
sounds
know,
like
Ohio,
a lot
parts of
like
Ohio are
prison.
like that. Parts of Ohio are like that.
Oh,
I
wow.
was character building.
Cool.
Yeah. Whenever people talk about giving kids, you know, more things, I'm like, you know, what's going to build their character?
I would like to propose that we go over some data a little bit, just to have some objective analysis of the company. So
That's a great idea, Jake.
if you guys look at Appendix A, looks roughly like this. You can see. Is there a problem, Candace?
Well,
Is that fun going
funds are
down?
really going down.
Fun
Is that funding
has,
or fun?
I thought it
no,
was
it's fun. It's the subjective value of fun.
So
Fun.
so fun goes down as comfort goes up with the
Right.
beverages. So the more comforting the beverage, the less
Yes.
fun it is.
Right. That's correct.
So
And
like
as you can
water.
see, the income graph is kind of all over the place. And that's either due to user error or because we don't understand our customer base. And that's not my responsibility. So I'm just here to point out the data. So if one of you could do something about that, that would be great.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Let's talk about a couple of our products, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about a couple of our products.
Harry, can you give us some more news on the product development side of things?
Yeah, Drink X is coming along. A lot of research into. I don't know if you've been following the fashion news lately, but there's a new type
yes,
of
I have
black
been
ink.
following fashion news. I have.
There's been a war on who has control over various of the darker shades of black.
Right.
You know, and we got in early on with some dark indigo kind of based edible inks that we've been using in some of our darker beverages. But if we're going to get Drink X out to market with its original concept of kind of being the dark matter of nerd drinks, then we're going to want to get in with these new black inks. There's one called Black 3 right now that basically removes
Black 3?
I'm gonna stop you right there, Harry.
Yeah.
I think we can't settle for anything less than black X.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not a thing.
10.
We need
That's
black.
Roman for 10.
We can brand it
Whenever
however.
I ask somebody at a bar to drink a totally black drink, they got really worried about it.
We got on board with a totally black drink 6 months ago. We can't change the plan now.
I'm just saying people were pretty worried about drinking some black thing, like sludge. It looks like sludge.
It
Like
looks
there's nothing else like it. And I kept saying like, just try it. I said, taste the galaxy. And I think that was a pretty cool slogan.
Yeah. I mean, the blackness is the X factor.
It looks like sludge, but it tastes like a dream. I mean,
I don't think we can use that on the packaging though.
Why not, boss?
I just don't think it's gonna sell.
Okay.
What is this black ink from? Is it the same stuff that mascara is from?
No, this is
Oh,
a brand
guano.
new type of ink.
Is it made of bat shit? Are we trying to make people drink bat shit?
It's a
Yeah,
proprietary blend of all natural colors and flavors.
Data.
Not
derived
Black
from
3
a
though.
variety of natural sources,
Data.
ethically sourced, sustainably harvested.
Available.
Yes, very bioavailable.
A Black 3 is actually highly toxic to humans, which is why I brought it up. We want to use it.
Are you in your mom's basement, Harry?
Hey, look, it's my basement, all right? I pay her rent. It's not my mom's basement if I pay her rent.
Okay, let's not get off track
You
here.
had to move back home? Shit.
I didn't have to. My mom needs a lot of help these days, and
Oh, she made you?
I'm taking care of
She
her.
made you come back. She scolded you. His mom texts him like 50 times a day.
Look,
I think we're getting a little.
I don't know if you've seen
We're
it.
getting a little off track. I think
Yeah.
we're getting a little distracted.
is Black X available in the quantities we need it to get this product to market by end of Q4?
If by Black X you mean Black 3, then yes.
No,
And-
no. By Black X, I mean Black X.
Bethany,
Can
you
everyone-
just made up Black X. It doesn't exist.
How
Sorry,
can
don't mean to
we?
interrupt.
How can we?
I don't mean to interrupt. Can everyone just take a look at Appendix B? And you can see that some of the data we have indicates that as batshit increases, fun decreases. And I think if
Do
we're
we
all
want
about
to
comfort,
increase fun?
I think we want fun to go up. If we're all about
Can we
comfort.
find the vector? Can we find the middle vector?
Yeah. I can.
Look, you wanted to hear
crunch
about
these-
new drinks, and I'm telling you about new drinks. If we want to move on from the black drink, we can talk about the bioluminescent drink.
Okay, yes, please. Let's shelve Drink X for now and talk about BioShine.
Candace, you're never interested. Okay, there you are. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi. So the bioluminescent drink is, 100% natural because it's derived from jellyfish, specific deep sea jellyfish. It is a little more of an expensive sourced item, but it is it's all natural and it's really
How
cool.
expensive?
Pause. We need a vegan version.
Oh,
Are jellyfish
yeah.
animals?
You're right. You're right.
Veganism is huge in the UK, and it's
They're
catching
called-
on like
Called jellies. They're not called jellyfish. They're called jellies.
They're not vegan. We need a vegan version.
Are you sure they're not vegan? Are jellyfish animals? I legit don't know. There might be. Let me ask the shareholders in the chat. Do you know if jellyfish are animals?
Some of the jellies might themselves be vegan because they choose to not consume other animals or animal products, but the jellies themselves are not vegan if consumed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we all understand the difference between.
It just seemed like some people didn't, and I wanted to make sure Harry understood what we were doing here with this company.
What you're saying is, even if I eat vegan, if you ate me, I wouldn't be a vegan meal.
Okay,
That
let's
is
have the
correct.
bioluminescent drink. I have a third one.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
It's called Hey. It's basically just a dark chocolate drink. It's a reboot of Yoo-Hoo since people haven't been drinking that for a while. It's called Hey. And it's not exciting from an R&D's perspective, but you can wrap your head around it.
Caffeinated chocolate drink. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a mocha chocolate drink without the mocha.
Yes, caffeinated chocolate.
Also,
I just to kids.
I wanted to show you this BioShine ad.
That is amazing. That is great. That was amazing when you told me about it last night, and seeing it now fully formed it's incredible.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have a team of designers on it.
What do you mean last night?
I mean the evening previous to when the sun came up.
Was there a meeting? I wasn't told about a meeting.
I was not at a meeting last night.
It was a two-person meeting.
It was a brainstorm. It was a session.
It was a session.
What, financial and customer engagement, or having meetings without R&D or leadership? No.
Yeah. It just happened. It's really it's fine.
Where was this meeting?
I'm sorry.
Where was it? This meeting?
We started out at Barney's Brew House.
Right, we were doing a little market field research in the.
Jake, I thought you were in New York right now.
New York state of mind is what I meant. I was hearkening back to the old advertising campaign from the 80s that New York City did. I thought you understood the reference.
Jake, is your camera set up to break up a little bit when you're lying? Because I think that's what's happening right
now. No. I don't think it is.
Okay.
I see what's going on. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I'm glad you like the drink enough to make a graphic out of it. Also, the shareholders say that jellyfish are definitely aliens. I don't know where that falls on a vegan spectrum.
Oh my God. Yes, I read about this. I went down a Wikipedia hole, which turned into a subreddit hole, which turned into a YouTube hole. And I spent about 48 hours one weekend just going deep on alien theory and sea theory. And it's basically like our sea is a second place for the space in the universe to put their creatures to see how they work. So aliens that don't want to be in space anymore, they get put in the sea. And it makes so much sense if you think about the Mariana Trench and how things look.
If there are any coworker relationships, they do need to be divulged to HR.
Right, of course. If there is a coworker relationship, it will absolutely be divulged to HR. HR, right? It'll be fine.
Candace, are you hungry? Do you need a snack break?
Oh my God, I always need a snack break.
Okay, why don't you go I'm
gonna go grab something. I'm gonna bring it back.
Take a sec, grab a snack. Anybody else need a break?
I'm good. I mostly just spend my time here anyhow.
Candace.
I think that was an accident.
I think there's probably an accident too. I'm gonna go. Actually, I gotta take a quick. What? I'll be.
So, what do you think of hay?
I really like it. I like the innovation. Chocolate drinks are not something that someone's doing, and I love the idea of adding caffeine to it. Supercharge your morning and make it chocolate.
Hey, Candace, I think they're onto us. I think they know. So we should play it cool. Don't let them know about anything else. We'll just pretend we were in different places after 11 o'clock.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened?
Nothing. Everyone likes hay. Hay is innovative, even though it's just a copy of Yoo-hoo with caffeine in it.
What about hay is for horses and everyone else?
Yeah, that's good.
In the commercial?
Candace, can you mock that up real quick? Candace?
Ear.
Okay, good. Yeah, you don't have your headphones in.
Candace, we have a slogan for hay.
Can you mock this up real quick? It's hay is for horses and everyone else. And it's got, a horse integrated into it somehow.
Yeah, maybe we can work out a deal with BoJack Horseman, get some sponsorship there.
Hay is for horses.
And everyone else.
So
if you could just storyboard that real quick with a horse.
Yeah.
The shareholders say they'd like a slide deck of hay Monday morning. So if we're gonna go with hay, we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Shareholders, are there anything else you want to know about hay or product development right now? While Candace is putting together this storyboard, now would be a good time to ask. Jake, technically there's no smoking. Well, I guess you're not at the company. So.
What?
I don't know, boss, how does that? Is he allowed to smoke during work hours?
Smoking in your own property is completely fine.
Okay.
During work hours or not. Your insurance premium will be going up, but.
No, I thought. Okay.
Okay, I've got a thing.
All right.
Candace, hit us. Wait, I'm going to switch the conference.
And I've also got a snack.
So
I've got a snack to keep me.
Okay, the conference is solely on you right now, Candace. So why don't you wow us?
What do you want me to do?
Wait, can you show us the storyboard?
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, pause.
Yep.
Everyone else does not look happy.
What?
Okay.
This is what people are like out in the world. I don't know if you've walked around, but whew, this is what people look like. I mean,
okay, but we don't
this
exist.
is just this is just a mock-up.
Okay, fair.
It's just a mock-up, okay?
Hey, boss,
when I send this over to my designers, they'll be able to make these faces look 3D, make the frown lines deeper, make the disappointment and the like empty glare, empty glazed over look a lot slicker.
Pause. Okay. We don't exist to sell people reality. We
Mhm.
exist to sell them what they wish reality was.
Jake, if you're gonna have breathing problems, maybe you could mute when you're not talking. What's in that pipe?
Jake's smoking marijuana right now.
Boss, can you smoke marijuana during company hours?
No, that is not okay.
Was the camera still on Candace? I thought I couldn't be seen.
Well,
it didn't really work because it switches to whoever's talking, and she wasn't talking while she was holding up her graphic.
So do you want me to show my graphic again?
Yeah, show it again and talk about
show
it.
it again.
Okay, let me show it again and talk about it.
Okay, so the camera's not on me? Okay.
Okay. Jake, oh my God.
You gotta talk while you're showing your graphic.
Jake, that is so disturbing and gross. And I'm grossed out. And I kind of like being grossed out. So like, daddy, yes, but also don't. Okay. This is my graphic for Hey, our new beverage. And I put a horse in there. The horse is smiling. So like I said, I think, taking the note about reality and everyone else. And you can see them there, just living their lives and just, waiting for hay. And maybe we just put that out for a while and then we do like something different with it once people have actually put it in their bodies.
Hey, I'm going to leave it in this mode for a bit because I think it's interesting to jump around between all of us. So let's just see how that goes. Shareholders, let us know in the comments if you prefer the gallery view where you can see all of us or the view where we jump around from person to person.
All right, so we've got beverages. Let's move on to some comfort products.
Let's move on to some comfort. The
Jerry,
shareholders have any?
What was that?
Jerry, is your wife at home?
Wife.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Jake?
Talking to Jake.
Oh, I don't have a wife.
Candace, are you high too?
Look, I'm always microdosing on LSD, but that's how I've become so very focused in this corporate world. Just little hits. And in a second, I'm going to go jerk off in the bathroom. I'm going to come right back. But I need to keep myself stable.
What?
Boss, is jerking off allowed during company hours?
I don't think that was.
Put me on the big screen. Put me on the big screen. Put me on the big screen. Pause. Put me on the big screen.
You're on it as long as you talk.
I don't see me on it. I see everyone else on it. Am I on the big screen now? Put me on the big screen.
You're on the big screen.
Put me on the big screen. Am I on the big screen?
You are, but if I say you are, it jumps to me.
But Now it's me
How is Jake on the screen? He's not even there.
coughing very loudly. Okay, just pause. Everyone else be quiet. Pause.
It's after
Pause.
3 p.m. It's after 3 p.m. So I'm getting horny AF. And if I don't control this a little bit, it's good. Oh.
Are you allowed to be naked during company hours, boss?
Not publicly, not visually.
Can we put us all back on, please?
Sorry.
Hey, the shareholders prefer this mode.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, they prefer this mode? Okay. Oh, back.
Look, okay, pause. I just want to take a quick
Okay, I'm switching us
quick
back.
clothing check. I want everyone to stand up so I can make sure that everyone is fully clothed.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
That seems like a violation of privacy.
Yeah, that's a violation of
But
privacy.
I will stand up in my.
Should we all turn around so we
Yes,
can
yes. I want to make sure that
monitor-
everyone is coming to these meetings professionally dressed.
I'm so professional.
Okay, Look, there I am.
No, walk back toward your door.
I can't. I have to take my headphones out. Oh,
Yeah, do
damn it,
that.
Fine.
Harry,
I've got
Harry,
these
you're
on.
You're not wearing any pants.
I'm wearing. I mean, they're basically shorts.
It's your underwear, Harry.
Stand back further. Stand back further.
What? Okay. Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
Okay, what about this?
Okay, that's great. Be
That
careful.
seems
kids.
dangerous.
Woo!
Jake?
yeah, I'm still there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I thought we were moving on to comfort food.
We're moving on.
Oh, comfort.
Comfort
Just generally
products.
comfort.
We have a lot of different
Products,
products. It's not just food. Remember that? In 1997, they added comfort products, not just food.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's a lot of other things that can comfort you besides food. Things that are soft, warm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah. Soft, warm, and familiar. What were we talking about?
Our comfort
I got-
line. So I want to.
Yeah.
So Harry, can you tell us some more about the new developments in the comfort line? Remember, we want these to be soft, warm, and familiar.
Right. As you know, we're partnering with Build-A-Bear.
Soft, warm, and familiar.
It's the vibrating bear is like our deal. Like, you know, everyone who builds a bear, you what is it? How does it work? You whisper a prayer into its heart, and then they put that inside the bear, and then they sew it up. And
I think it's just that you wish that it doesn't end up like the Velveteen Rabbit. You're like, you know, I hope you don't have to burn you one day. And you put that.
Wait,
inside the
Wasn't
bear.
the point of the Velveteen Rabbit that you
Does the Velveteen Rabbit burn at the end?
Yeah, they
he
burn
burns,
it.
but he comes back as a live bunny, a lot like Jesus.
No, I
I was
think
about to say,
it's
is it a
just they
Jesus
show a live bunny, and then it's up to you to make the connection of whether you feel like that's what happened. And
No,
I'm gonna
that's
say
not
It's
what
like
happens.
Jesus.
He comes back and he says, "Hey, it's me. I'm the Velveteen Rabbit, but I'm a real bunny now." Pretty sure.
like Pinocchio. They burn Pinocchio?
No, Pinocchio was a real boy. We're talking about a rabbit.
Didn't Pinocchio turn into a rabbit?
And that was Jesus. That's why we have Easter bunnies. Moving on.
Oh.
Right. So we're partnering with Build-A-Bear to have a vibrate option.
Velvet Bear.
Build a bear.
Can you speak clearly, please?
Candace, he's doing his best he can.
Sorry, my mouth generates a lot of extra saliva when I get nervous, and it can make my voice a little garbled sometimes. Build a bear.
Your mom might have some like drinking vinegar.
I just took some Flonase, so I think that's going to help things out in about a half an hour.
Yeah, so did I.
Right. There's going to be a vibrating heart option, which is branded with our image, so that kids can get a comforting. I wouldn't call it a shock.
Okay.
A low-grade buzz.
I need to state again. I mean, I don't know if doing this in front of the shareholders is the right idea. I just need to state again that I am really uncomfortable with the idea of selling children vibrating bears. I'm just gonna have to say.
I can understand that.
I
Why?
don't.
But in the testing that I've done with a couple of my friends, we've had a couple parties, we passed a bear around, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think even adults can take some pleasure in the simple joys of childhood. So that makes sense.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I think Candace is proving my point.
What am I proving? Tell me what I'm proving. Tell me it.
Tell us, Jake.
I just think that there's certain kinds of comfort that perhaps would be best reserved for older people older than.
Yes, market it to the elderly. Elderly people are very lonely. They need something soft, warm, and familiar. Vibrating
That
bears
wasn't what I meant.
for the elderly. Yes. All right, Candace,
That's
can
a
you
great idea.
get
Yeah,
this?
let me make a picture.
Yeah, can you do a mock-up of that
Yeah,
Yep.
mock up that vibrating bear.
Okay.
for the elderly?
So
For
just
the
to
elderly.
be clear, so far we've greenlit Hey,
Yeah.
our reboot of Yoo-Hoo, but with caffeine, and the
Yep.
vibrating bear partnership with Build-A-Bear is a go.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we're going to target elderly people.
Target
Right.
I
them.
think kids can also buy this bear. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
primary
You know,
demographic.
it could be something that brings kids and their grandparents together.
That would be great. I think that's something we all want to see.
Something they can all take pleasure in together. Yes, I like this.
That works.
Let me know
Okay.
when you're ready, Candace, and I'll switch you to speaker view, and then you have to talk so it stays on you.
Okay, I'm not ready yet.
You ready?
I'm not.
Okay, I'm switching
She's
to
not.
you.
I'm not ready.
She said she wasn't ready
Wait,
yet.
I thought you
Wasn't
were
ready
ready.
yet.
No, you
I'm
have to
not
be quiet,
ready.
Jacob, or I can't hear her.
When it's
What?
ready, it'll switch to her though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's probably a very
Okay.
simple way to just switch. Oh, well.
Let's see.
What's happening?
Okay, I'm almost there.
The shareholders want to know if the vibrating bears should be dishwashable safe.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Like, not everybody has a washing machine, but most people have dishwashers. I think that's really smart.
Harry, if you hover over the small picture and you click on the 3 dots, there'll be an option to pin the video.
All right, but that's not as fun.
All right.
Okay, I have it. I have
Guess
something.
it's just more comforting then.
Okay. Here we go.
What do we got? Let's
Here we go.
bring it on
Here
home.
we go. Targeting.
Is that
Oh, okay.
Targeting.
In the ad, we don't put targeting as part of the ad. The ad is the targeting.
Okay, but with our transparency charter, I think this is a really smart move, and no one else is
that-
doing it.
Okay.
is that a
Candace,
depiction
it
of the
looks
scream?
like the bear is killing someone.
It definitely looks like the bear is going to explode.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, the
that
bear
Yeah.
is just.
The
This is
bear
just
is
proving the
angry.
effectiveness of the bear.
That
And,
bear
this,
is.
and have you ever
pissed
seen that?
off.
Have you ever seen that famous painting, The Scream? The Scream.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. Looks like the scream. It
Yeah.
looks like we're
Yeah.
terrorizing,
That's on
terrifying our
purpose. That's on
customers.
purpose.
Pause. The scream is not comforting.
The Scream is not comforting.
No, Mona
famous.
Lisa is comforting.
Mm,
Uh,
I'm with Jake on this. Mona Lisa is not comforting.
Okay.
She knows
Mm.
something.
I don't like her. I'll be honest.
Water lilies is comforting.
Water lilies are comforting.
Yeah, but that's not a person. You know, it's not a person.
Yeah.
And look, this is just my mock-up. I can get somebody to flesh this out, you know, make these eyes sag a little bit more, make it like add a cane or a walker or something like that, and make them look real lonely. We can put them in like kind of a dusty house. So
Where are
it
the
looks
kids?
like-
Where are the kids? I want to see the joy of
okay, let me put some kids in here.
grandchildren
Let me put some kids
coming
in here.
together.
Let me
This
put some
is
kids
about
in here.
coming together. Children and old people coming together. The whole
Okay,
family can come together.
Okay, I've
Does-
got it. I've got
Does
it. I've got it.
anyone in this company ever hear the things they say out loud?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's fine.
Okay,
It's-
okay. Here we go.
Help me, Grandpa. This looks even scarier, I have to say.
Is that
Okay,
a ransom note?
So
I
It
like
looks
it.
like the bears kidnapped the child.
It definitely looks like the bear has kidnapped the child and is going to
No,
explode.
I mean, we're always talking about family values and how we want to bring families together. I think Help Me Grandpa is like, Grandpa, you know, I have a lot of things going on in my life. I need some help. I'm
have
into
you ever
it.
heard that song? Help me, Rhonda.
I was
Help,
gonna say,
help me, Rhonda.
Can we get some of the Beach Boys who aren't dead to re-record it as "Help Me,
Oh yeah,
Grandpa"?
you can get them for pennies on the dollar.
They are
cheap
grandpas,
AF.
right?
Yeah, they're
That's right.
they're grandpas and they're cheap. The
Can we
Beatles
get
have
their
still
grandchildren?
continued to like knock them over. Like the Beach Boys are basically like just as famous as.
How many of the Beach Boys are still alive? Is it only Brian May, right?
I think only 2 out of the original 15.
That sounds right. Do you think
All
they still
right.
surf?
All right. Hey, people,
Probably.
pause, pause,
Oh,
pause,
yes,
pause,
yes,
pause, pause,
yes,
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 We're
pause,
paused.
pause,
yes.
pause.
Oh, pause.
Okay. I want to just be conscious of everyone's time.
All right, all
And
right.
I know that we only have a few minutes left, so I want to make sure we're getting
Only a
to
few
all the
minutes left.
important things.
That's right. Any of the
I
shareholders
mean, I'm
need
free to keep going a little
anything.
bit longer.
Okay, but let's make sure we get to any shareholder questions.
That's a great
How-
idea.
All right, shareholders.
How long can you
if you have any
go?
questions, put them on in the chat room right now, and we'll.
My name's
we'll see if we can
Candace.
get to
Everybody
them.
just say your names for the shareholders who might be new. My name's Candace.
Stephanie.
I'm
My
Harry.
name's
Wait, your
Jake.
name's Stephanie?
Isn't that what somebody said?
Yeah. I'm sorry. For the past 10 years, I've been calling you Bethany, and you've never corrected me.
It
You know,
sounds similar.
My brain just converted it to Stephanie.
Okay. I'm really self-conscious retroactively right now. My name's Harry. And that's Jake. Jake, did you sanitize that marker?
Yes.
Someone asked, is there any chance we can get a celebrity endorsement from one of the remaining Beach Boys?
Oh my God, yes,
I mean,
actually.
you already
One
said
of them
Brian
lives
May.
next-
We can get
lives
Brian
next
May.
door to me. Let me go get get one of them.
Brian May, but how?
Yeah, famously from the
Will.
Beach Boys.
Brian will.
Brian.
Brian may do it, but will he do it? Let's turn that may into a will.
That's great, Stephanie. I love that kind of talk.
Next question is,
That's a boss ass bitch move for a boss ass world.
All right, we're gonna have an HR meeting on Monday.
We're gonna have what?
Right now, HR
Mhm.
review on Monday. So everyone just be ready for that.
Yes.
Okay.
So on an HR day, wear underwear and wear your bra.
You know, let's make every day an HR day.
I don't have a bra.
And wear deodorant.
Do I have to wear underwear?
Don't bring your cocaine to work. Keep it at home. Okay, some other good tips for an HR day before I bring Brian in here, because he does live next door to me. That's how I know he's doing badly.
We have
At
a
night
lot
he comes
more
over and he
questions.
knocks.
We have a lot
What?
more
We
questions.
have a lot more questions.
Okay, let's get through some of
Oh,
these questions. Come on.
Can we discuss the mission statement of the company?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a good
Once
time to do that.
again. All right.
Let's say it together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Live
yeah.
strong. Live strong.
And
Be
happy.
Be happy.
Live strong and be happy, but
And always
always
take care
take care
Of our bottom line.
of our bottom line. Yeah, live
That's
strong,
right.
be happy, always
Live
take
strong
care of
and
the
be
bottom
happy.
line.
Always take care of your
That's
bottom
a
line.
pretty generic mission statement now that I think about it.
We have a broad mission, so we need to have a mission statement that encompasses everything we do.
Yeah.
Someone else asks, how is company morale after the last layoff?
Oh.
You know, all of the mad people left, so I think we're all happy to be here.
Yeah, a lot of people are on welfare now, and it was a pretty big surprise, and it was one of those things that was like pretty illegal. Where they were just like, leave right now. They just told people leave right now.
All the people who are angry are the people who got laid off, and all the people who are left are grateful to have a job. So I'd say morale is great. Moving on.
Someone says, how are we planning to maximize ROI with these deliverables?
Oh, those are great questions. That's a great
Yeah.
question. Sounds like a lot of business stuff.
Yeah, next question. What flavor was that popsicle, Candace?
Oh my gosh, it's cookies and cream. It's very good. It's very good. It's melting. I was just wanting, it's actually been melting over here off to the side. And I just wanted to make sure that everyone, especially you know who I'm talking to.
Someone asks, is John
this.
Stamos a beach boy or was my cousin making stuff up?
John Stamos was not a beach boy. He's too young, right?
I think
John
he's like-
Stamos
I think he's like 53.
was not a beach boy.
I'm pretty sure he lives in LA near the beach.
Dave Coulier was a beach boy.
He is
So-
a beach boy in that sense.
He's a beach boy, but not one of the beach boys.
Right.
I guess he's a beach man. He's a beach man.
Yeah.
Someone says, what is our stock ticker symbol? It's APPL.
Yeah. If you
Next
follow that,
question.
you'll see that it's done very, very well. It's done very, very well.
Candace, was Brian at the bear testing party?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, let me get him in here. Is the video
Okay.
on me or is it still on you right now?
It's on
Is it
all of us.
It's
I'm
on
gonna
you.
switch
Oh.
No,
to your
now it's
view.
on you.
Okay, now it's on individuals.
Now it's on Valerie. It's never been, has it ever been on me lately?
No, it's on you right now.
Is
Right
it?
now, it's
What-
on you.
Do I
I'm
have it
seeing
yet?
you.
It won't
Yes,
show.
now it's on you. It's on
Okay,
you
no,
now.
he's here. He's here. Oh my God, he finally came over.
Oh, good. I can't wait to meet Brian May. This is going to be great.
I heard someone call for Brian.
Wait.
There's
Brian.
on probiotics, writing some hit songs.
Oh my God, show us that
You-
beverage.
There's, some probiotics.
You weren't in the Beach Boys. You were in Queen.
I can't hear anything anyone's saying. I'm just
Let me
gonna
just
assume it's
let me undo this. Here.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought we were getting a Beach Boy, but turns out Brian May is the guitarist from Queen.
Yeah, Brian May is the guitarist from Queen. I'm Brian Wilson.
I don't give a shit who you are.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm saying. We need to get from Brian May to Brian Will, son.
That's me. I'm Brian
Get
Wilson.
there.
Oh,
You
you
know,
get
I
a
don't
little
really
boy.
listen to
Candace
is
music.
working on.
Candace, you are getting a raise. You are getting a raise. I love this can-do attitude. Try and turn Brian May into Brian Will. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, show him what you got.
It's a little something I like to call help me grandpa. And then we just say, help me grandpa.
Help me, Grandpa. Help me, Grandpa.
Help me,
Yeah,
Grandpa.
yeah.
Help me, Grandpa.
That's
Did anyone ever see the movie Short Circuit?
Really
All right.
good. We want to be able
Let's,
to engage with this commercial nice and loud.
Let's all sing along. Let's count us down, Brian Wilson.
Sure. Count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Help me,
Help me,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Help me, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Help me, Grandpa. Help me, Grandpa.
Help me,
No one
Grandpa.
bites dust.
Give me one of those bears.
Help.
No
One
one bites
of those
dust.
bears.
No one bites the dust.
Get away from this
Bum,
bear.
bum.
Give me
Another
away
one
from
bites
this bear.
us.
Give me towards the bear. Give me a vibrating bear.
Wait,
Help
you didn't
me.
say
Boom,
the
boom,
one
boom,
with the
boom,
bear.
Yeah, this is that thing we did the other night. Remember?
That, but I don't do pets. I don't like the sounds they make. I don't like pet sounds. I did for a while, but now I don't. I got over it. I had some things to work through. I understand. I'm not the Beatles.
All right, pause.
Pause.
Thank you,
Pause.
Brian. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it.
Okay, go back to your
I just
apartment.
want to make
Take
sure.
your tuba with you, okay?
Okay.
Don't leave
All
it on my couch. I can't sit there if there's a giant tuba there.
All right. All right. I think that's pretty much everything for this meeting. Any other important business that we need to get through before we sign off?
No
more
important. No, I don't have
Any
anything I need to
pressing
cover.
questions?
Need to
I'd
kick
just
Brian
like to point
Wilson's
out
ass.
that we talked about having shorter meetings, and this has still been like a 70-minute meeting.
We
All
are
right.
statistically incapable of doing shorter meetings. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
All right, that's why I want to wrap this up. I know we all have kickback games to get to,
Yeah.
piano
Yeah.
management
Yes.
classes to get
I'm gonna go into my bathroom. I'm gonna sit on the toilet.
What? All right.
All right,
Oh, but I'm
shareholders.
not. I'm not why you think. It's just it's good. There's room.
Shareholders,
meeting.
thanks for watching the meeting and asking your questions. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. Be ready. Cheryl's our HR person. For those of you who don't know, so we're gonna have a big meeting on Monday, Cheryl. and I
Yes,
think you'll have
wear your
lots of notes.
underwear. If you're having your period, stop up the blood.
What?
All right,
And-
thanks everybody.
All right. Good meeting. Good meeting,
All
everyone.
All right, everyone have a good night. We'll see you on Monday.
You know what? I think we should do more meetings like this, but with different themes. And I think
Okay.
we're going to.
All right.
Is that the it?
Thanks, everyone. Kareem just dropped off, but we'll say goodbye to everyone. Awesome. We had about 50 viewers the whole time, and it was really fun. And we really appreciate people from around the world hanging out with us. If add a comment in the chat room. Tell us where you were listening from, and if you have any ideas for the future, we'll
or do that if you got sent over here from Facebook or something and you're not logged in and you don't want to create an account, you can tell us on Facebook your thoughts or what you'd like to, themes you think would be good. We kind of want to stick with stuff where this is the reality. Like we don't want to like mime things on video because we just think that feels weird. So we want to try and play with things that we can embody with how we are.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of possibilities. We're talking about doing a sort of space related thing similar to our Eras 2035 show from years ago. But we're still brainstorming different concepts, how to play with this and how to get more interaction from you all, which is what we're super excited about.
Yeah, totally. Also, we're selling tickets to this show, and we'll be doing that in the future too on the Hideout's website. Obviously, it's free to watch, but if you want to support us, especially while the theater is dark and shuttered because of world events, you can buy a ticket to the show. You can get them at the link I'm putting in the chat room right now. But if you go to hideouttheater.com, you can find it there as well. It's just called PGraph Virtual Show is the URL.
I'm so very grateful for everybody who is tuning in to be on this journey with us. We really appreciate it. It's kind of a bizarre time, and I'm looking to provide more connection to people and to be a part of connected experiences. It's not really enough for me to just like watch Netflix or do yoga by myself. I don't know how y'all feel. So I know that we're looking for even more ways to continue to sort of connect in this way and keep sort of, I mean, we may even be able to like bring people in on like a call or something. I'm not sure. So if you have more like platforms that you think could work, we can try out anything. We're not like tied to just using Twitch or Zoom is what we're using right now. So if you have thoughts on that, we'd like to hear any thoughts that you have.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna edit the event so that you. Hey Kareem,
Yeah.
people weren't able to buy tickets because I think the time window was out. So
I thought I fixed that.
We can fix that. Hang tight.
Working on it. Thought I fixed it.
It's all right.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
So to happen in real time.
Yeah.
Someone sent us Twitch cheer points, which I don't understand at all.
I think that can relate to money in some instances.
I hope so. Thank you, Half Dead Cat, for the Twitch cheer points.
That's awesome. Do we? Yeah, let's sparkle like we're in a sorority meeting.
Co-ops do it too.
Who do it?
Co-ops.
Co-ops.
Oh, co-ops. That's a Venn diagram of sorts.
Yeah, people who don't mind living with other people, with a lot of other people.
I don't know if it worked.
I like how spicy that show got.
Yeah.
Got a little spicy. I was starting to be like, are there any kids watching?
Ooh.
I know. Do we need to put a rating on these?
You know that kids are already kind of up on all of this because they watch people playing games on YouTube and all of that stuff.
I gotta
Great.
admit, I watch people playing games on YouTube.
I look forward to getting a sternly worded letter from someone.
What's everyone's
I don't know.
favorite esports? Let's have a round table. I'm really into Clash Royale. I had to give up playing it because it was consuming my life, but I still follow the leagues.
Does the New York Times crossword puzzle app count as
If anyone's just tuning in, this is not the show. The
show's
ended.
over.
This is
And
the
we're just-
after show.
We're doing the debrief after show.
I can't make this page work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing everything I can.
I wonder if you could just
Change the start time to being
Try.
5 minutes from now.
Trying.
Okay.
Yeah, people, if you want to send money, you can also we have like a PayPal link.
Yeah, it's PayPal Hideout Theater or PayPal at hideouttheater.com.
PayPal at hideouttheater.com.
And that's theater with a TRE on the
Yeah. Yeah. So we were charging $5
and we can
for the
update
tickets.
the page with that actually.
So if you want to buy a ticket, you can just PayPal at hideouttheater.com. So what do you think? When should we do our next show, y'all?
Let's do one every night.
Okay.
I mean, I can totally do tomorrow night. So
we probably will do one sooner than a week from now. That I can guarantee. This is too much fun.
Yeah.
My roommate has symptoms that may be the coronavirus, and so until we know for sure, we'll be quarantined. So.
Ooh. Sorry, Val.
I got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also asthmatic, and so I'm trying to be pretty safe. I'm also pretty extroverted, so this is an interesting time. But I feel really fortunate to be able to be at home. So
Okay, the show page should work if people want to go and click and buy stuff, but it's only going to be up till like 11:30 p.m.
Cool.
So-
I posted the link again in the comment section. If you want to buy a ticket to the show, there it is.
if you have ideas for themes for future shows that could happen like in this format, I want to know that stuff. We have some ideas on the back burner, but
Yeah. Says, I'll be hanging out for as many of these as I can get to because it's nice to hear humans who know I'm actually here. Oh, we feel the same way. It's great to have y'all here. The show would have not been so much fun if people hadn't been watching the whole thing.
yeah.
Oh.
And it's so bizarre. It is really bizarre doing improv this way because normally, of course, we're in a theater and we hear people's verbal little ticks, and you can kind of hear how it's interesting, especially after all these years of doing a weekly show. You can kind of feel when people are shuffling. You can feel when they're leaning forward. Like, I think we're really attuned to their energy. So it's interesting in this form. I had to actually turn.
Can we set something up where like hearts will float up the screen?
I know.
Yeah,
When
if we
people
were
like
on
something.
Facebook Live, they have those instant reaction things. So we're still obviously playing with the technology. And also let us know if you prefer us to be on Twitch or Facebook Live or some other platform. We could also be on YouTube. I just couldn't get it to work with Facebook in the time frame we decided to do this show like 3 hours ago or something like that.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it a few days ago, but then it was just like, is everybody available to do it tonight? Let's go for it. We don't want to put it off any longer. And I also had to turn off my Twitch. It kept telling me on mine like my internet was getting overloaded, so I had to turn off the stream. So I had to close that page, so I couldn't actually see any of the comments. So thank you, Roy, for fielding that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Photo Gal, I think if you refresh, you'll see that tickets are now available on the page. At least I can see them, but I'm logged in, so. Cool. Should we wrap up, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
It's been about an hour, so that's nice.
Fun experiment.
I'm really looking forward to turning my AC back on. I'm sweating like a bear.
Like a
like a
bear?
vibrator
Yeah.
Like
Amazing.
a bear?
Hey, order.
Till next time, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, that's great.
Yeah, let us know. Tell a friend, and
Yeah.
we're gonna keep working on it.
Yep.
Yep. Woo.
All right. Goodbye, y'all.
Much love.
Bye.
Thank you.